Goodbye. Hello, welcome to Estonia.
Hey, the last stop on our Three Stray Cats hustle.
Tallinn.
The last
Shaba.
stop.
We're in Tallinn.
A few nights here. Here we go.
Gugu.
And right over there, what are you watching?
I was saying we've been watching a lot of Star Trek.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We've just finished watching 10 movies.
Yes.
Just
Every
thought
night.
I'd add that.
Yeah, it's very important.
We are both, Sherry and I are both long-time trekkers. Luke,
Trekking.
always a little skeptical, which is okay. It's okay if it takes a little...
Now officially a Trekkie. If I could do the Vulcan...
You can.
I can't do
You
the
can
Vulcan
do it.
salute. There we go. Live long and prosper.
Wait.
Back to the tourism. This here is the Viru Gate. And it's part of Tallinn's medieval defensive wall and dates back to the 14th century.
Wow.
It leads to the heart of the old town.
Very old.
Yeah.
And I guess in typical Estonian fashion, it's raining. And it's a little bit chill.
It's June.
It's June.
Nearly mid-June.
It's their summertime.
And
So it's a little bit
yeah.
cold.
sun went down at about 10:30 and came up at about 2:30.
2:30 a.m. the sun was coming up, which is really
So
cool. I've never
It
experienced that
didn't
before.
actually get dark.
No, it was
Maybe
dark
for an
a few-
hour.
Yeah. Wow, they're very cool. Did we say this is Old Town? This is Old Town.
We've just entered Old Town, yeah.
Ah, the ancient McDonald's.
Yeah, ancient McDonald's of Old Town Tallinn.
Would be interesting to see what the gate looks like. Probably
Gated, yeah. 14th century, maybe it hasn't been. Oh.
and some medieval lingerie.
Medieval lingerie.
Cute. Look at them in the woods.
Wow, that is a big wall. Oh, I've lost him. What's this guy? Whoa! Sexy.
You sit with the ball?
Hey, bro.
Get a hug? Some Kobe beef.
I just sit like this,
Chatting.
Very nice.
hanging out. Hey, bro. Oh, is this what you were saying you could walk up along? Because there's people walking
Yeah.
up there.
Could do.
Thinking
do a
about
walk
all the
across one, yeah?
treacherous events that could have happened down this eerie tunnel.
Probably quite a few.
You'll notice on signs around Tallinn, lots of them say food. And for us, that's a very funny word. But it just means shop.
It does just mean shop.
When we were walking yesterday, when we got here, we saw furniture food, bathroom food,
Bathroom food.
linen food.
Yeah. Kaylee's food.
Yeah.
See the monk.
Yeah, turning Shalhoub over there. I saw him. This is where they do the Christmas markets.
Right, okay. Which go off.
And like go back 500 years, this is where they would have done the beheadings as well.
So much history.
And where they ate their Baskin Robbins.
Yeah, Luke and I were just saying that, like, this is, out of all, however many, 15 probably, the most medieval feeling city
Yes.
of our little Europe tour.
All of the old city feels older.
Yeah. And down there, which we'll film maybe again tomorrow, there was like a medieval shop with, you know, spices and soaps and stuff, and it was all decked out like medieval style. Very cool.
I like the dragon thing on the grey water.
Yeah, I'll see if I can zoom in on it, but it's their downpipes. Spit the water out. It's hard to imagine this covered in deep, thick snow for 9 months out of the year.
Yeah.
So that's got the same name as the cathedral in the big one in Sofia,
Ah, okay.
the Alexander Nevsky Cathedral.
Oh, cool.
So it's a Russian Orthodox cathedral that was built in 1894 to 1900. During the period of Russian Empire control, it was dedicated to Alexander Nevsky, a Russian hero. The cathedral was nearly demolished in the 1920s due to its representation with Russian dominance, but was preserved and restored instead. Big one.
Look, isn't that the prettiest post office you've ever seen?
That is the prettiest post office I've ever seen. So only a couple of sneaky clips in there because it was a charged entry, but it was kind of weird. That was like one of the strangest churches we've been in.
It's a little eerie and misshapen.
Obviously really old, obviously, like we said before, rather medieval city.
Yeah.
And then there was like
And
just
with
the
tiny
walls.
doorways.
The walls were just covered in these massive crests. This is the back of it. But yeah, basically
Oh, it's
this
really big.
this is St. Mary's Cathedral, or the Dome Church, and it's the oldest church in Tallinn, founded in the 13th century, modified extensively over the centuries and reflects various architectural styles. The church's bell tower offers stunning views. Cool. Oldest one, 13th century, that's cool.
Cool, yeah.
Factoid from Luke, that's the Estonian flag there.
That's my memory.
Go on.
Blue is meant to represent.
So it's blue, black and white stripes. I don't know how well you can see that. There you go. Okay.
Blue is the sea, the lakes, the rivers, all of the water,
Uh-huh.
symbolizing purity. The black is meant to represent the dark past of Estonia,
Okay.
and I think
And probably the
white-
dark winter.
Yeah.
And the white?
And the white, I can't
The
remember.
very
But let's
long
just say
daylight.
snow.
Snow, yeah.
Snow and purity, there you
Long
go.
daylight hours.
Yes.
We'll fix that if wrong, no problem. This is called the Bishop's Garden. It's just on the other side of the church there that we were just at. And it was erected, well, the garden here was a garden before that church was built. There was a smaller church on the same site, and this has been here longer than the St. Mary's Church that's there now, the Dome Church. If you've been tuned in to our previous two videos, being Riga and Vilnius, I gave you a short historical timeline overview of both the cities. Tallinn's is rather the same, so I thought maybe I wouldn't, but I guess I will. So, prehistory to the 12th century. The area around Tallinn has been inhabited since at least 3000 BC. It was settled by various Finno-Ugric tribes and became a trading post due to its strategic location on the Baltic Sea. During the medieval period, 1154, the first recorded mention of Tallinn, which was then known as Reval, is made by the Arab geographer Al-Idrisi. In 1219, Danish forces led by King Valdemar II conquered Tallinn. During the Livonian Crusade, the city's name, Reval, is derived from the old Estonian country of Revala. 1248, Tallinn receives Lubeck city rights, joining the Hanseatic League and becoming a major trading hub in the Baltic region. 13th and 14th centuries, the city grows rapidly, with the construction of the city wall, Toompea Castle, and numerous churches, including St. Olaf's Church. In 1349, the Danish king sells Tallinn to the Teutonic Order, specifically the Livonian branch, which rules the city until the 16th century. Following the Livonian War in 1561, Tallinn comes under Swedish control, marking the beginning of the Swedish era. Significant fortification work is undertaken during this period. 1710, after the Great Northern War, Tallinn surrenders to Russian forces and becomes part of the Russian Empire. 18th and 19th centuries, Tallinn experiences periods of economic stagnation and growth. The city industrializes and new neighborhoods are developed outside of the medieval old town. In 1918, following the end of World War I and the Russian Revolution, Estonia declares independence. Tallinn becomes the capital of the newly independent Republic of Estonia. In 1920s to 1930s, Tallinn grows as a cultural and political center of Estonia, and the city modernizes with new infrastructure and public buildings being constructed. World War II and the Soviet occupation. In 1940, the Soviet Union occupies Estonia, including Tallinn, as part of the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. 1941 to 1944, Nazi Germany occupies Tallinn during World War II, and the city suffers significant damage from bombings. In 1944, the Soviet forces recapture Tallinn, and Estonia is reincorporated into the Soviet Union. The post-war period sees extensive rebuilding and Sovietization of the city. From 1945 to 1990, Tallinn is part of the Estonian SSR. The city undergoes industrialization and large-scale Soviet-style housing projects are built. The population grows significantly due to migration from other parts of the Soviet Union. In 1987 to 1990, the Singing Revolution begins, with mass demonstrations and rallies in Tallinn advocating for Estonian independence. In 1991, Estonia regains independence following the collapse of the Soviet Union. Tallinn re-establishes itself as the capital of the independent Estonia. In the 1990s, the city undergoes significant economic and political reforms, integrating with Western Europe and the global economy. 2004, Estonia joins the European Union and NATO, solidifying Tallinn's status as a European capital. Currently in the Governor's Garden. This nice pink building here is the renovated part of the old castle. You can see, oh, attention! So this whole area here, sort of since we left the old town, is known as Toompea, and this is Toompea Loss, which is Toompea Castle.
Okay.
Originally built in the 9th century, Toompea Castle was the seat of power for various rulers, including Danish, Swedish and Russian governors. Today it houses the Estonian Parliament. The castle's Pick Herman Tower is a symbol of, which is this one, symbol of Estonian independence, and the national flag is raised and lowered here every day.
Every day.
Yeah.
Wow.
just over the car park there you can see the other side of the Tumpialos castle, and here there's a photo that shows you the sort of above view. So that you can see there on this car park is this bit here. So we were standing over there by the tower, and there's the other tower to this side looking over the bay.